This is part 2 of the Lumen CHASER series. In the first part, I go over this MSO3 from Emerald. In that video, I mentioned that I don't really need and stopped chasing lumens a while back. But it hasn't been about needs anymore for a while now. This time I'm going to go over this Moonbox from Lumintop. Hey, welcome back to UDC channel. This is Jay. I couldn't for the life of me find the packaging, so we go straight to the light. Maybe because I got it a while back since last year, but I haven't had the chance to review it. I was a bit surprised on how small this light is. Initially what turned me off is this ratio. It looks thick from the picture, but it turns out that it's actually not as wide as I thought. So making the ratio looks a bit off, if that makes sense. I was hoping it would be thinner though. I'm not a big fan of this excess area on the top and bottom of the LEDs. I was considering either this or the Woven X1, but I think the X1 will be a bit bigger than this. And I prefer the clear plastic body over the metal ones. Looks kinda cool. Similar to the Aurora that I just reviewed recently. And Rovi ones. There are no knurlings, which makes it kind of slippery, but at least the surface is textured. Plus it hides the scratches better. And it has these small holes in the corner for attaching a lanyard. Unfortunately, it's using a non-replaceable battery, but it's right there. Come on. When the time comes, I'll probably take a chance and disassemble this myself. There are two screws inside the Type-C charging port under the rubber flap. For now, it is what it is. It's actually not my first flashlight in this form factor. Here are my flat light collection currently. Mostly which I reviewed previously. Some with built-in batteries and some with standard replaceable batteries. So it's comparison. Okay, anyways, back to this. 3 metal buttons, 1 tail switch for tactical, 1 side switch for regular EDC modes, and the last one is just for the OLED display, which is kinda a waste in my opinion. You don't really need a dedicated button just for this purpose. The OLED display itself is okay, displaying the battery percentage, the voltage, and the ampere. I show you the rubber flap to cover the USB Type-C port. This doubles as power bank, but as mentioned in my previous videos, it's better to use a dedicated power bank for regular use to preserve the port. This is meant more for emergency use, at least for my case. Initially, I am a bit disappointed that I didn't get the upgraded version with side LEDs. Then I found out that it actually has while playing with the its UI. I do wish it start lower as a moonlight mode. The UI could be a lot better in my opinion, especially with 3 separate buttons. Let's start with the straightforward tail switch. Press and hold for momentary turbo. Strobe warning, double click and hold for momentary strobe. And that's it. This I like. In my opinion, strobe is better this way. I can't think of a need for a constant strobe. And as for turbo, by definition is meant for burst use only. Okay, now onto the side switch. 1 click for on, another single click to cycle low, medium, high, back to low, long press for off, and it has a memory unfortunately. But it has a shortcut to moonlight by long pressing from off. However, the moonlight is not memorized. No double click for turbo or strobe, which I like since they already have a dedicated tactical switch for that purpose. Exactly for that purpose. Double click for the side LED. And single click to cycle from high, low, red and blue blinking, red beacon, back to high, and then low. Now press for off. Also with memory. Triple click from off for battery check, which is kinda silly since it already has OLED display. Should have just used it for strobe like most UI. But I like that they move the strobe and turbo onto this dedicated tactical switch, so it won't clutter the EDC mode. Last but not least, quad clicks from off to lock and unlock. When the light is locked out, momentary low by pressing the set switch, which I like, but I wish it has a momentary moonlight as well. Again, taking advantage of the 3 buttons. Another thing why I like it uses just a low blink for the lockout confirmation. Since it has a momentary medium, it will blink 4 times while we quad click to unlock it. One more time, there are 3 buttons that can be utilized, so it won't do that. And I almost forgot, 7 clicks to turn these cool breathing auxiliaries. Which uses very little power. From my test, the battery percentage very dropped, and it doesn't have the unlock issue where it blinks each time the button is clicked 7 times. And this works in both lock and unlock positions. Okay, let's just take it outside. Okay, let's see. Start from low. Medium. High. The side LED only goes up to high. Back to low. Oh, let's try the turbo. Damn. Strobe warning. Try the side LED. Low. Strobe. Beacon. Let's try something. Okay. This is definitely looks different and cool. It's a cool white flutter with 10K maximum rated output. My second highest output flashlight at the moment. I also giggled while trying out the ceiling bounce test. Here, let me show you. My only wish is that the battery can easily be replaced, especially with the power bank capability. It has a lower side LED in preferably in neutral color, since the front already using a cool white. Okay, I think that's it for this one. As always, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one. Bye now.